All right, so back to it, the big beautiful bill. This is section 10104, restrictions on internet expenses. So this also has to do with SNAP benefits. And basically, this has to do, if we do a little background, this has to do with the shelter deduction changes. So just kind of going over the SNAP rules allow you to deduct shelter expenses that exceed half of your net income, but not a dollar for dollar deduction of shelter costs. So what does that mean? An example is Rita's total shelter expenses are $1,552 per month, which means she pays $700 rent, $852 in utilities, which includes heating and cooling, uh, heat, electricity, phone, and internet. Her gross earnings are $1,500 a month for her net income, but after this deduction, her gross earnings are $1,000 per month. So, in order for her SNAP benefits, although she makes $1,500 a month because of this deduction, it's more like she makes $1,000 per month in the eyes of like the food stamp program and whatnot. So, what is this changing? Basically, all it is saying is that you can no longer include your internet charges in with this deduction. So, before, if your internet was like $50 a month or whatever, no longer will you be allowed to do that for the deduction. So, does it make that big of a change? Probably not that much, but basically it's saying your internet is not a critical utility. So, what the new law states is Section 5E6 of the Food and Nutrition Act of 2008, otherwise known as SNAP benefits or food stamps, is amended by adding at the end of the following. So, this is the original law in orange. Basically, this is giving the excess shelter expense deduction, or more known as the shelter deduction. And so at the very, very end of this, they're adding this new paragraph right here that says restrictions on internet expenses. So any service fee associated with internet connection shall not be used in computing the excess shelter expense deduction under this paragraph. So basically, your internet's not a utility for SNAP benefits anymore. So that's all this section says. Pretty straightforward. And that's it.